Are you thinking of selling your home in 2023? If you are, there's some things that you must know before putting your home on the market. I'm Doug Danzey with eXp Realty. If you have any questions regarding the real estate market in your area, or you're thinking about buying and selling, please reach out to me. My information is in the description below. You can either call, text, email, or set up a one-on-one conversation with me. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to thank you. Please subscribe to the channel below and tap that bell so that you receive notifications. The first thing that I'm going to do when I'm talking to someone that's interested in selling their home is I'm going to gauge motivation. I need to understand, we all have different stories. What's the reason why you're thinking about selling or you need to sell? Once I get to know and understand your story and what the reasoning is behind it, then we can plan a strategy and take it on to the next steps. So preparing to sell your home, preparation is not always a physical list of things to do. It's also getting in the right mindset and preparing yourself to mentally let go of your home and allow the real estate agent to market your home and guide you and advise you in what you need to do to sell it in the least amount of time for the most money. So we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about when you last renovated your kitchen, when you last renovated your bathrooms, how old is your furnace, how old is your water heater, is your electrical updated. We're going to sort of do a seller disclosure type of list. Not every state requires a seller disclosure. Some states it's optional, some states it's required. But it's always helpful to have all of this information because buyers coming through your home are going to be asking these things. If you're in an area where septic systems are used, we need to know, is the septic system, how old is it? Has it been serviced recently? Was it pumped recently? So we're going to go over all of those types of items before we start walking through your property and actually making a list of items that may need to be taken care of before we have the photography done and put your property on the market. All right, so yes, it's a seller's market, but that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be recommendations on my part of things that you need to do in order to prepare your home to market it properly. Buyers these days do not want to do anything. The majority of buyers I've worked with in the recent past don't even want to paint. They want turnkey. And if you prepare your house so that it's pretty much turnkey, you're going to attract a lot of buyers and multiple offers and people that are willing to pay over asking. So what does this mean, preparing your house? It means that we're going to walk around the outside of the house and we're going to make sure that the landscaping is in good shape. There aren't any dead shrubs and bushes. Your lawn is maintained. Mulch around your flower beds. Your front door doesn't have any peeling paint. There aren't any broken lights or even light bulbs out. Wash your windows if we need to get your windows clean so that it looks nice from the outside. Whatever we need to do, we want to make sure that it really attracts the most buyers possible. Okay, so now we're going to take a walk through your home. And don't take it personally when I make suggestions of things like taking your family photographs off the wall. We need to market your home so that buyers coming in can imagine themselves living there with their personal belongings and their furnishings. If you have a lot of furniture, I'm going to suggest that you put some in storage, or if you're not taking it with you, you should be giving it to a family member or donating it or selling it on Facebook Marketplace or wherever. If you have heavy window treatments, you should be taking them down. Your house should appear light and airy. White sheers are fine, shades are fine, but you want your house to appear bright and airy throughout. If you have kitchen counters that have all sorts of stuff on them, please clear them off. No photographs, no magnets, things on your refrigerator. I'm going to make a really detailed list, and again, don't take it personal. We're just marketing your home and getting it ready for professional photography and videography. When I do have the professional photography and videography done, your house is going to look like a model home. I am going to say, do your best to keep your home looking as much like it does in these photographs as possible. We're going to be selling your home and you're going to be moving on to the next stage in life really soon. Pricing your home properly in this market is super important. If we put your home on the market for too high of a price, it's going to sit there. It's going to lose its energy, and basically you're not going to get near the money and near the offers and near the attention that you would have if you had priced it properly from the start. So what does pricing your home properly look like? Well, basically, I'm going to look back at the last 2 months worth of data. Sold properties and properties that have gone under agreement. I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call listing agents for any properties that might be under contract but haven't closed yet. I'm going to ask about activity. I'm going to ask, have they sold significantly higher over asking? Were there any contingencies? Were there home inspections? Did they waive their appraisal? Is it a cash sale? All of this matters because I need to understand what sort of activity was on that property. Your property is now on the market now. Those buyers that lost out are still looking. So they're going to be out there, they're going to come through your home, providing it's a comparable property. We've agreed upon a price. We're going to market your property at this price, and we're going to post some open houses. Sometimes I'll do a Thursday night open house and then a Saturday and a Sunday, occasionally a Friday night, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to provide these open house opportunities for people to come, and we're going to have offers due Tuesday at noon. The reason for that is we want to get as many people into your property as possible so that we can have a lot of offers to review at the end of the day. And when those offers come in and they're presented, we're not just looking for the highest price that someone's offering. We really have to look at the offer as a whole. When reviewing offers, it's really important that you're working with a seasoned real estate agent. The highest offer is not always the best offer. You need to review the total package. Are there contingencies? Is there financing? What type of financing? FHA, VA, conventional? What's the earnest money deposit down? Do they have a home inspection? Have they waived their appraisal contingency? Is it a cash offer? Are they closing within the time frame that you have? So when you're looking at these offers and reviewing them with your real estate agent, I'm going to go through all of the details of it. And then I'm going to make a suggestion as to what I think the best offer is. Now let's say that a couple of the offers are either exactly the same or there are escalation clauses which can get confusing, and I can talk about that at another point in time. But we're going to say, okay, well maybe we're going to pare these offers down to just 2 or 3 and go back to the buyer's agents and suggest that they present a best and final offer with no escalation clause so that we can really compare apples to apples. Are these offers attractive to you? Are they closing in the timeline that you need? If not, we can always go back to the buyer's agent and say, hey, these sellers really need a quicker closing and they need to stay in the property for 30 days or 60 days. Would your buyers be willing to do that? It's really common in this market for buyers to do whatever they need in order to get that property. Your home is now under agreement, yes. Now we need to talk about the next steps for you in order to get you to the next stage in your life. Are you buying another property? That's another video altogether, buying in 2023. If you've enjoyed this video today, please subscribe to my channel below and tap that bell so that you receive notifications of future content. Again, I'm Doug Danzey with eXp Realty, and if you have any questions regarding buying and selling in today's market, or I can be of any assistance at all, please go in the description, grab my information, text me, call me, or set up a one-on-one Zoom call. Until next time.